Hi, JB's here, and today is Sports Talk Day. Um, I think I'm getting a little bit better at the sports talk stuff, but I make no guarantees in life, so onward and upward. Right now, um, first thing we're going to talk about is the baseball. Last night, Boston beat St. Louis, and it was a weird way to end the game, but it was a great play. I must admit that. I'm not a Boston fan, I never was. But I have to admit, Uehara throwing out the runner at first base in a desperate attempt to not let him steal, and he was tagged out. And Carlos Beltran was standing at the plate waiting to be pitched to, and he didn't get to hit the ball at all. It was a great play, so I have to give Boston that. The series is now tied 2-2. They play one more game tonight in St. Louis before they go back to Boston. And also tonight in St. Louis, a 15-minute walk away, is the St. Louis Rams Monday Night Football game against the Seattle Seahawks. So that should be pretty interesting for anyone that lives in St. Louis. 15 minutes either way, and you're at one of the stadiums. So whoever's going to those games, I hope you enjoy yourselves. Okay, we have some football headlines. There's some weird stuff going on. The number one thing is the Raiders coach. What the hell were you thinking? I understand being angry and swearing on the sidelines. Sometimes they do catch it on TV and they know it's accidental. But to flagrantly flip off the referees, not once but twice, and you got caught. Okay, NFL's looking into it along with, all the higher ups. So, you can get into a lot of trouble with that because it was caught on camera. So, yeah. Things to not do: flip a bird at a ref on national TV. What? I don't know what you were thinking. I know there's a lot of stuff that goes on the sidelines, swearing and things like that. And most of the time they're good at catching it before it airs on the TV. So you don't really get to listen to the sidelines and everything and hear them saying the F word and other words, and just, you don't make a gesture like that. Okay? If you're going to be angry, do this. Cover your face and swear. F you, blah, blah, blah. This is wrong, blah. It was flagrant. You just don't do that. You just don't do it. More things on the sidelines. Dez Bryant for the Cowboys was yelling at his teammates after a play. He was yelling at Tony Romo. He was yelling at other guys and really just acting like a child and flipping out. Don't treat your teammates that way. They are your teammates. You don't want to have a bad rep with your team. Okay? So, Dez Bryant spaz attack for the Cowboys is my other sideline etiquette, I would say. Don't flip off refs. Don't have a spaz attack on your own team. Because that's just going to cause the coaches and the higher-ups to not want to let you play because you have a bad attitude. It's quite another, like David Ortiz was talking to his team, but he was trying to pump them up. He wasn't yelling at them, you're idiots, blah, blah, blah. He was trying to pump them up. That's how you talk to your teammates. So, biggest football news: the Kansas City Chiefs have a record of 8-0. That's insanity. I say good job for them. I mean, they're doing that great. So, we also have, click over to my other screen. I won't be able to see my video while I'm taping it, but I'm going to be on another screen. The scores for the football. Green Bay 44, Minnesota 31. Denver 45, Washington 21. I don't like 20-point plus beatings. I just don't like it. I think that it's one-sided, and I've already discussed this with you. I don't like one-sided games. I like the close games. Arizona 27, Atlanta 13. Bleh. Cincinnati 49, the Jets 9. What the hell? Really? I mean, you lost by 40 points? That's not good for the Jet fans or the players or anybody else. You don't lose by 40 points. Oakland 21, Pittsburgh 18. I do sometimes cheer for Pittsburgh. That was a close game. So 3 points. I mean, that's much better. Detroit 31, Dallas 30. 1 point. That was a good game. Other than the crybaby spaz attack antics of Des Bryant. Kansas City 23, Cleveland 17, fairly close. New England 27, Miami 17, 10 points. That's okay. I mean, that's a touchdown, extra point, and field goal. So they could have easily tied it up if they would have kept control of the ball. They went to kick a field goal, and the New England Patriots blocked it, and that just pretty much right there for me ended the game. So, New Orleans 35, Buffalo 17. You lost by like half. That's terrible. San Francisco 42, Jacksonville 10. Another not close game. I do have to mention this. I am representing today because I've owned this shirt for many years, and it does say right there, Giants, and it is number 10, Eli Manning, who I did not have playing for my fantasy sports team this week. Stupid me. But they won 15-7. So, the Giants representing. I can't believe they pulled out a win, honestly. We got Carolina 31, Tampa Bay 13. Another not close game. And this isn't clicking to the right, so I'm assuming that's all the scores we have. Once again, tonight we have St. Louis and Seattle in St. Louis at 8:30 p.m. at the same time as the Cardinals and the Red Sox. There's showtime is at 8 o'clock. Sorry for the bouncing there. Their showtime is at 8 o'clock. They start probably around 10 after they'll start. So you can bounce between either one of those games. The next thing I have is, let's see. I went over the football scores and I guess hockey standings. So here we go with the hockey standings. And maybe not, because let me click on the hockey page, because that might help me out a little bit better. Monday night games. Dallas and Buffalo at 7, Pittsburgh and Carolina at 7. The Rangers, and I don't know what MTL is. I'm sorry, I don't follow all the hockey teams, so I really don't know what that is. I think that's Montreal. Yeah, the Rangers and Montreal at 7:30. Chicago, Minnesota at 8. Washington and Vancouver at 10. So, those are the games for tonight. The standings are in the Atlantic Division. Tampa Bay is 8-3. Toronto is 8-4. Boston 7-3. Detroit 6-4. Montreal 6-5. Ottawa 4-5. Florida 3-7. Way to go, guys. Buffalo 2-10. Metropolitan Division. Pittsburgh first place 7-4. That's my boys. Carolina's 4-4, Islanders 4-4, Columbus 5-6, Washington 5-6. New Jersey is 2-5. Ew. Rangers are 3-6. Philadelphia is 3-7. And we have the Central. Colorado 10-1. Wow. Wow, that's great. 10-1. Amazing. Chicago is 6-2. Minnesota is 6-3. St. Louis is 6-1. Nashville is 6-5. Winnipeg is 5-6, and Dallas is 4-5. So not any overly bad records in the Central, but one extremely good one. And then the Pacific Division, San Jose, 10-1, another wow. Didn't expect that. Anaheim, 9-3. That's pretty good. Vancouver, 8-4. Phoenix, 7-3. Los Angeles, 8-4. Calgary, 5-4. And Edmonton, 3-8. So those are all the standings for the hockey. Like I said, there's 5 games tonight. I'm not sure what all is going to be aired where you live, but go for it. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for sports for today. If you can think of anything that you want me to talk about as far as sports, I mean, basketball didn't even start yet, so I can't even talk about basketball, and I know nothing about basketball, so that's going to be kind of pointless for me to try and talk about that, but what can you do? I like football, I like baseball, I like hockey, and I like the Olympics, and that's it. That's all I'm really into, so excuse me, coffee. And yes, I'm still using the same cup as when I first started making videos. As you can see, if you go and watch my Birdie Bots challenge, you'll see it's the same exact mug. I have not destroyed it yet. Good for me. Yay. So yeah, that's about it. Go Giants, go Pens, go Cardinals. Sorry, Boston. I don't like you. Leave comments on what you want to see me talk about as far as sports or anything else. Go down to the discussion tab over there. About there. And I guess that's it. Have a great day. Bye.